What's up, rat mommies and daddies? I'm going to talk about Fall Guy today. Fall Guy, very good. I really enjoyed this one. So did Troy, and so did Isaiah. We all thought it was a very good movie. And I don't know why I decided to start my video like this, walking around my house. But, yes, we enjoyed Fall Guy quite a bit. And I'm gonna go over most of the story and why we liked it. So, Fall Guy. My favorite thing about it. Hold on. That's not gonna work today, is it? Okay. My favorite thing about Fall Guy was that the soundtrack was amazing. The soundtrack was perfect. Okay, it was a beautiful soundtrack. They took the main song of the they took the main song that they played in the trailers and stuff, and they remixed it a bunch to where it fit every scene of the movie. And I'm sorry, that was a horrible intro. I just thought I would do something different. But yeah, they fit the one song into almost every scene of the video, or of the movie. So that was really good. The soundtrack was amazing. But other than me yapping about the soundtrack, we can get into the story. So the movie starts off with Fall Guy doing a scene for Tom Ryder. So Ryan Gosling's character doing a scene because he's a stuntman for Tom Ryder, and you get some backstory on that him and Emily Blunt's character like each other. So he's like, all right, I'm ready. This is a dangerous stunt, but I got this, you know? I'm a confident dude. I got this. So he goes up, he's gonna drop down, and he breaks his back. He breaks his spine. So after that, he's working at a hotel or a shop or something. In the meantime, since he's not a stuntman anymore, he's working at a different place. He's working at a different place because he doesn't really want to be in the public eye anymore, because it's embarrassing for him that he messed up one of his stunts. So he's not coming back, but then he gets a phone call from one of Tom Ryder's assistants, and he's like, or she's like, we need you back. We need you to do this stunt. We have no one else. He says no, because he doesn't want to do a stunt anymore. However, she says that Emily Blunt's character is the director of the movie. So he likes that, obviously. So what he does is he goes back to the movie, which they're working on a movie called Metal Storm, which looked pretty awesome. So after that, they're working on the movie. They tell Ryan Gosling's character, I forget his name, that he needs to do a stunt where he has to flip a car, which he's scared of that because as his first stunt back, he's flipping a car. He's not used to that yet. So he does good. He flips the car. Emily Blunt's character does not want him there. She says, no, I did not tell the assistant that I wanted you here. I don't know why she brought you here, but she did. So he's going back to his like place sad, and he needs coffee like really bad, because he has jet lag and stuff. They're in Australia right now. So after that, he gets told by the assistant that Tom Ryder went missing and he needs to go find him. He got like entangled with, my hair's a mess, but he got tangled with the wrong people. We'll later learn that that's not true, but so she gives him a pointer to go visit this drug dealer, right? His drug dealer. So he goes, confronts the drug dealer, but then the drug dealer drugs his drink and says he was paid for it later. But then there's a cool action scene really showing the abilities of this random stuntman. He's just really good at fighting. So he fights off these guards, and after that, he chases down the drug dealer and he says, order the fruit plate at this hotel, this certain hotel. Talks with Emily Blunt a little bit, and that's another thing I like about this movie, is that for like the first half of it, the love story is really like the main part of it. Love stories aren't my favorite, but it's like, it's cool, you know, it's different. So, a scene of them talking, and Emily Blunt, Ryan is in the hotel room. So Emily Blunt, her character, is talking on the phone with Ryan, and he's like asking, or she's asking, if split screens are still cool for movies. Well, they do this cool like split screen scene. So it's cool. And then there's a lot of dialogue between those two, building their relationship back. So after that, Gosling finds a dead body in a bathtub on ice. So he runs down, he's caught by security cameras, and he's like, well, crap, what do I do, you know? So, he goes and he films another scene after that, and, the assistant doesn't want him to tell the cops about the body for some reason. So, he's filming another movie scene. We have him doing this cool metal storm scene for Tom Ryder. Tom Ryder has not been found yet. So after that, we see that Emily Blunt's character and a few of the other characters are going to do karaoke. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna do this little side mission stuff, then go do karaoke. So that's his mission. He's trying to do karaoke with everyone. So when he finally gets to like the main mission, he finds Tom Ryder's phone with this girl, and he gets like hit in the face, and the girl gets kidnapped, although she's not like a kid. But and then there's this chase scene where he's in his truck, and his dog, the best part of the movie, Jean-Claude, who only takes orders in French. This man only takes orders in French. That's a pretty cool dog. That's an awesome dog. So, there's a chase scene with the dog. They're chasing this, like, trash disposal truck because that's what they're posing as. That's what the villains are posing as, like a trash disposal thing. So there's this cool fight scene. It's on the poster I have over there. But there's this cool fight scene of this big dude and Ryan Gosling where they're on the back of the truck. And then the truck gets like flown around everywhere. So it's pretty cool. Then he runs into the karaoke place where Emily Blunt was singing a love song, presumably about Ryan Gosling, since they both really like each other again. He runs in there and this lady tells him that she hasn't been in here in like 15 minutes. Like, she hasn't been here in a bit, you know? So he's a little disappointed by that. I think he calls her, but after that, he thinks that something's up and he has to unlock the phone. So him and this bigger dude go, dude, I wish I remember their names, but I'm sorry. But they go and find his thing, his passcode for his phone in his room, like in his like apartment, right? So in this apartment, he has sticky notes everywhere. They find it, but these goons show up. There's a whole fight scene. They're shooting guns. Ryan Gosling plays a joke where he's like shooting people with this blank, like Glock. It's a Glock with blanks in it. So that's kind of fun. But then after, he goes down to this boat where Tom Ryder is. So he just showed up out of nowhere, and he said that he's working with the goons. So they are working together because the person on ice was his bodyguard that he accidentally killed, and that's why he needs his phone back, because he has incriminating evidence of this dude's death. So they tie Ryan Gosling to a chair and they're like, we're gonna burn you because it looks like a suicide, and we're going to frame you for the death with deepfake technology, and then we're going to burn you and make it look like a suicide. So their plan doesn't work out because the fall guy is awesome. He spits gasoline at this dude while he has a match in his hand because he put some of the gasoline in his mouth when they were pouring it on him. Then he gets up while still in the chair. Everyone's shooting at him. Gets in a boat, drives off. There's this boat chase scene, and then he launches, at the end of the chase scene, he launches his boat into like tanks of gasoline, I'm guessing, and it blows up, and everyone thinks he's dead because he ran away from the murder or something. So Emily Blunt's character's really distraught by this because she was in love with Ryan Gosling at the end of this. And the fall guy, you soon learn, is not dead. But Tom Ryder admits that he was actually the villain the whole time. He was the one that let go of Fall Guy's harness, and that's why he hit the ground so hard in the first scene. So after this, Fall Guy wants to beat the crap out of Tom Ryder, obviously. So Emily Blunt gets a plan after she beats up Fall Guy in a costume because Fall Guy's supposed to be dead. So after that, the assistant was also a part of this. So Emily Blunt devises a plan to get Tom Ryder to admit what he's done. So they go through this whole thing because Tom Ryder always forgets that he has a mic on him. So Tom Ryder goes through this whole thing, admits it to Fall Guy that he did it, and then there's this whole fight scene where everyone's fighting. There's like the people, and then there's like the things, you know, the goons, they're all fighting. And it's a pretty cool cinematic way to end the movie. Then there's Fall Guy, jumps on the helicopter that Tom Ryder and his assistant are trying to escape on. Whole fight scene, and pretty much after the fight scene, Emily Blunt and Fall Guy fall in love again, and the movie ends. John Claude does not die. So that was the Fall Guy. Really liked it. I thought it was a really enjoyable movie. I'd probably give it like a high 90s, maybe high 80s. Really enjoyable movie. Soundtrack was amazing. Acting was great. Ryan Gosling's great. So, yeah. Goodbye, rat mommies and daddies.